Hello, YouTube. How is everybody doing? Hope your week is going well so far. So, you are here for my Top Tuesday update. Well, if you watched last week's video, the red one I was trying to do for the one top, I kind of really fell in love with. It didn't turn into a top. I had somehow lost stitches somewhere and my counts were wrong. And then, because there's a repeat section where you kind of go up and do a few rows, and then you got to go back down to finish the last few rows. And I skipped that process at one point. The yarn I had chosen was not froggable at all. So I kind of ended it on a round and made it to Affinity Scarf for myself. And the reason for myself is it does have a little bit of wool in it, and I did not want to give it away and possibly someone have a reaction to it. Now the rest of that red yarn, I'm hoping to make like some kind of a triangle shawl type idea that's pretty simple and that I can, when I finish the pattern, continue on so I can use the whole amount of red yarn, get rid of it, gone kind of thing. So with that top not turning out, I decided I was going to get out my Pound of Love yarn that you saw a few weeks ago that I bought. I got two of them. Why I got two, I really don't know. I think it's more or less, I don't like the fear of yarn chicken, especially with garments, because to go out and get more yarn sometimes is not possible, or I'm using, expired yarn and then I gotta figure out how do I finish this. Like, yes, this yarn I could get another one if I had only got one, no problem, but I didn't want to risk it. So I got two, just thought I have extras. I can always find other projects to, use the leftovers for. So then I thought, okay, I'm going to make a cardigan. I wanted a longer cardigan. And I didn't know which type what pattern I want to use. And I thought, well, we're getting close to the end of the month, but we don't know who next month's creator is for Erin over at Creator Spotlight. I kind of wish in a way we did know, because I thought, well, maybe that person's got a cardigan in their tutorials that I could use. But I thought, you know what? Nah, let's go my own route. So again, I like that top I was doing. It was pretty simple. The rounds only consisted of single crochet, half doubles. There was one round of doubles, but I switched it to half double just because I didn't want, a multiple chain up to get to the right height, where half double I can get away with just doing a single chain instead of a double. So I switched that round, and I also switched that instead of doing even numbers, because when it's done in a round, it's done in even numbers, because you start with a chain of so many plus one for the chain space, and then the next that you do a double, and then chain one, skip one, and then that round ends on a chain one, and I didn't want that because being a straight panel, you kind of want to start both ends the same way. So I added an extra stitch, so it is an odd number. Now, like I said, it's going to be on the longer side, which is what I want. Like, I'm 5'9". I kind of want something that goes down below the butt, low on the, like, well below the lower part of the back. Because I'm sitting at the campfire, sometimes my back gets a little nippy, and this way I could, sorry for coming in close on you guys, could keep the lower back a little warmer. And then I figured once I get the two panels put together, the sleeves, once I decided how many stitches I'm going to have for it, I'm going to then do the pattern in the round. So I'm going to show you where I'm at. Now I've done one full set of the pattern, which is 9 rounds, or, well, in my case, rows. And I've done 2 of the second set. Now I'm thinking I want the panels about a foot to maybe 14 inches. I'm thinking about 12 inches wide each. Now I am going to get my husband to measure across my shoulders for me, so I have an idea, like once I get to the 2 armhole areas, how wide it should be, and then we'll judge a little bit if I need 10 inches, 12 inches, because I'm going to do 2 and then stitch them together. So here you guys go. Now as you can see, there is eyelets in it, but it's pretty solid of a pattern. It's going to be super warm. Like, this yarn is nice and thick, but it's still kind of drapey, so it's not going to be stiff. Try to get it untangled. But yeah, it's just the same all the way across, like, pretty mindless, which is something I was looking for. And then there's the other end. Now the little yarn pieces that are throughout is to mark every 50 stitches, other than the one end has 51. Now this burgundy yarn, you won't be able to see it on the camera, but it's a deep burgundy, but it's also got a black within it, so it's almost like a marl blend kind of idea. Like there are some spots where the burgundy looks a little more burgundy, where other parts it looks more black. I kind of like it. It's, not just one tone of color. So I'm really enjoying this. How long will it take me? I really don't know. Do I have a stitch marker still on there? Yes, I do. Get a stitch marker so I can mark progress for you guys. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's something simple. Like, that's one I definitely like about making my own cardigans, is more or less just need a stitch that you like and go with it and make sure it's long enough. I don't really know where I should put my stitch marker. Let's put it here. Just so I have a progress marker so I know where roughly I was at. Oh, there you guys go. Like I said, I don't know how long this will take. It's just as I call them, my filler projects. As you guys well know, I have projects that are time sensitive, usually a month. And then I have filler projects for other days of the week. With the end of the month approaching, I'm going to be back onto those more time sensitive projects for a couple weeks. My filler projects won't get as much love, but it happens. So that's my project for Top Tuesday. I hope you guys like it. I can't wait till I've got more done, especially once I get the first panel done and I'm on the second panel. That's when I think it's going to progress a lot quicker. But that's all I've got for you. I don't know what else to say. If you guys are new to my channel and you like what you see and you'd like to see more, please consider hitting that subscribe button, turning on notifications. I am mainly a yarn channel. I knit and I crochet, but I'm hoping this year, because I do plan on having a little bit of a vegetable garden on my balcony, so I'm hoping this year to have a little bit of how that's doing for you guys throughout the summer months. I also fish for the sport of fishing. So you never know, I may throw in a few pictures here and there of some fish I've caught if I had a good fishing weekend. Last year was not a good year for fishing. It was not good at all. I caught one fish all year last year. It was really depressing, although I can honestly say it was my biggest catfish ever. And maybe if I remember one of these videos coming up, I will, because I don't have it available right this moment. But one of these days I'll have to try and have that picture for you. Like, it was longer than a 2-liter bottle of pop. Like, I had to, and I was there by myself. It was in a canal area. So from where I was sitting to where the water level was, it was a good depth down. And I had it hooked really well. And I'm like, okay, how do I get this up? Because I can't work the rod and get it up high enough and then get on the ground and reach down with the fishing net, because it doesn't have a very long pole on it. And I thought, how am I going to do this? Because at the end of the canal where the cement piece is, there's a little part to go down, but it's rocks. And I don't do very well on the rocks. Not those kind anyways. So I happened to notice a vehicle coming up towards, like, up the road from where I was. And he had a boat on, so I kind of waved him down and, like, can you help me? Kind of, pitiful thing. And he came over, and he's looking. He's like, what do you have? I'm like, I don't know, but it's huge, and I can't get it up. And I told him how my husband, when he's there with me, which he was not, goes down the one spot. I walk over the rod. He goes down with the net, brings it up. So he helped me. And then I come to find out he's in flip-flops. And I thought, oh, buddy, you shouldn't be really walking down these rocks. Something happens to you because you're helping me, I'm going to feel bad. We got it up anyways. He didn't eat catfish, but his dad did. But he did not have a cooler to take the fish to his dad because he was just out boating for the fun of it. So I have to definitely show you that catfish because that's my personal best for my biggest fish ever. But yet I may have pictures of my fishing. I may have pictures of my gardening. Who knows, I may some days when I'm at my camper sit there and just record the campfire for 5-10 minutes with, just the crackling sound of the campfire. Um, where our camper is, there's a lot of times people are letting off fireworks. So you never know, I may do a quick video for fireworks. We actually have a festival coming up in May. I don't know exactly when in May, but I do know it's in May. And they do a big fireworks show in town. And maybe this year I'll record it and share it with you. But mainly I'm a yarn channel. So anyways, guys, thank you for coming by. I hope you enjoyed seeing the update on my cardigan I'm making. Any suggestions would be helpful. I thinking for the trim, I'm going to do a front post, back post rib. I'm thinking of doing it possibly in black instead of the burgundy. I was thinking white. I thought, no, the white's going to be too bright. But because there's the black in with the burgundy wine colored yarn, I'm thinking black as the trim would look really cool. And then I'm going to do like a cuff for the sleeves as well for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 rounds. And then 3 or 4 rounds for the collar. But I'm going to go all the way up and around and along the bottom, which is a mistake I made with the one cardigan I did make. And that was my first attempt. So, hey, you live and you learn, right? So, guys, we'll catch you. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I, do not have any whips for you guys for Wednesday. So, I don't know if I'll have something for you guys tomorrow or not. You never know. Have a great day, guys, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye for now.